guys, Martin 446, not with a tour review for you guys, but this time, this is my very first original, figure comparison. About this time I want to do a comparison of the first time at the Friday the 13th, the remake Jason from Neca, and the Friday the 13th remake Jason that made in the past by Mezco. I want to do a comparison on this, guys. Also, one I've mentioned, CCG1171 has also a comparison on the Mezco and the Neca remake Jason, and that's all I have mentioned. If you see here, let's take a look at both. Here's the Neca I'm sorry, here's the Mezco version. Here's the Neca version. The Neca version, if you can see here, is a lot taller, a lot bigger than the Mezco version. The Mezco version is quite small, and also if you see the Neca thing, I'm really sorry, guys. He is a lot broader than also the Mezco is broad, but this guy is pretty broader, I think. But let's take first a look at the Mezco ones. The Mezco ones I want to start it all. This figure has made in the past, at 2009 when the movies came out, Friday the 13th remake. A good figure. He's not bad, but there are big gripes on his figure, and at the end of the day, the most people say, and I can agree with them, the most people say, at the end of the day, the most people say it is a flawed looking figure. Yeah, they pretty dropped the ball on this figure. I must say it. I'm really sorry. Some people really like this figure, and I have to say, it's just a flawed looking figure. I'm sorry, guys, but it is a flawed looking figure. Not flawed. The detailing is quite nice. The detail. Let's talk about the detail. The detail is quite nice. You got the holes. The holes in his shirt. Detail on his back. The jacket's pretty nice. Pants is pretty nice. The shoes are pretty nice, but pretty basic. But all in all, at the end of the day, it's for some people it's a nice looking figure. For me, it's not a bad looking figure. It is a flawed looking figure, not a flawed, but it's just a bit flawed figure. Detailing wise, pretty good, but there are some gripes on this figure, big gripes. You can see, like the face. The mask is really small. Looks like the mask is just glued on his face in the real world. Then it's just like the mask is just clumped on his face. The straps are not really great detailed. The hair also. The hair is not awesome what it should be, and the mask, the detail on the mask is pretty nice, but the mask itself, it's pretty small. And articulation-wise, is also a big concern. He's got a ball joint head, he's got ball joint shoulders, but also a big gripe on the figure. If you know the figures from Mezco in the past, they did have a great articulation in the elbow. This guy, and it is a totally mistake that they've given that figure. He's got that original Neca Cult Classics gimp swivel. The gimp swivel. It looks quite a bit awkward, and it's very lame articulation wise, and that is a big letdown for me. But the biggest letdown that most people have on this figure is he doesn't have a removable mask. And why oh why, Mezco, that you didn't give that? And why oh why to give him a swivel at the forearm? And it's quite disappointing, I can tell. quite disappointing, but at the end of the day, it is, you know, a bit flawed looking figure after the 100th time, and he's got articulation in the waist, a ball joint, and there's a ball joint in the feet. Accessories, he's got a pickaxe. I put the axe in his hand. It also comes with a machete. Let's take a look at the machete. You can also house the machete in his belt, but the machete looks pretty basic. It's just pretty cool, but you got the blade, the blood, and the wooden handle. Well, is this a great figure? Well, if you're really a die-hard collector, you can pick this guy up also too, but sometimes pretty disappointing. But it's a pretty nice looking figure. I would gonna rate this guy probably a 6.5. Now we have looked at the remake Jason from Neca, Mezco. We take now a look at the remake Jason from Neca, and boy oh boy, this is just a thing of beauty. The mask fits much more better at the movie accurate things, and the hair, I can tell the hair looks a million times better than the Mezco ones. I want to compare it to the Mezco ones. The Mezco ones looks not as awesome, really cheap, clumped together, and that's things. If you take a look now at the remake Jason from Neca anyways, looks just incredible. Detailing on the back, much nicer than the Mezco ones. And the t-shirt is a lot more movie accurate. I must also tell how realistic the Mezco ones likes. If compared to the Neca ones, Neca just wins completely. How much realistic Mezco makes, you can definitely see the Mezco ones looks a bit more stylized than the Neca ones. And the Neca ones is just a lot better. And articulation wise, phenomenal. Got ball joint head, ball joint shoulders, but the best thing is he's got a swivel at the forearm. Not only that, you can also bend at the elbow. And that's the neatest point at a figure. A hinged elbow. Also ball jointed wrist, swivel in the waist, and there's a ball joint in the legs. But also a great selling on this figure is he's got a removable mask, and that to me is the awesome looking Jason. And I've also decided, if you hear me with the if you saw my horror figure update collection, if you saw my updated collection, I said that the remake Jason looks a bit more awesome than the Jason Goes Hell Jason, because my opinions have changed. By now, the remake Jason is probably one of my favorite looking Jasons, and also this is let's talk about the figure. The Almost version looks so nice, detailed. The detail excels again so well, and the mask is just a lot nicer than the Mezco ones. Now, I have original video about this figure. Accessory this comes with is a very cool machete, a lot nicer than the Mezco version. And the neat point is this comes with an alternative head. It's gonna swap in there. But that was my comparison video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. There was a figure comparison from Martin 446, and I see you guys next time with another video. Bye.